everyone, it's Volha. Today, let's dive into Notion's new feed view. I'll show you how it works with real examples. And I also show you what it looks like on both Android and iOS, on phones and tablets. Let's get started. Notion's feed view is the latest way to display your database entries, letting you scroll through them like an Instagram or LinkedIn feed. Each entry shows a preview of the actual page content, not just properties or a plain title, which makes it much easier to get context at a glance. On desktop, it looks clean and beautiful, with nicely formatted content and images right in the feed. Let's see how this looks on mobile devices, starting with an Android phone. On Android phones, the experience is quite limited. You only see small snippets from each page, and there is no way to adjust how much is visible. There is also no See More button, so if you want to view the full content, you have to open each page completely. This really takes away from the convenience of scrolling through a feed, since you lose that quick preview and have to go in and out of pages to see details. Now, let's look at feed view on a tablet, like an iPad. On tablets, the experience is much closer to what you get on desktop. The feed looks almost the same, with well-formatted previews and images. And just like on desktop, the See More button is available. This means you can expand and read the full content of any entry right from the feed, without having to open each page separately. This makes feed view much more useful on tablets compared to phones. So, if you mainly use Notion on your phone, keep in mind these limitations. But if you have a tablet, you'll get a much richer and more convenient feed view experience. Let me quickly show you how to set up feed view in Notion. It only takes a few clicks. First, to switch an existing database to feed view. Open your database. Click the settings next to the blue New button at the top right. Select Layout. Choose Feed from the list. Just like that, your database entries will turn into a scrollable feed, with each card showing the title, selected properties, and a preview of the page content. If you want to add feed view as a new view without changing your current setup, click the plus button next to your current database views at the top left. In the pop-up, scroll to find feed, select it, give your view a name, and hit Create. Now you can switch between feed and your other views whenever you want. And the fastest way, type /feed anywhere in Notion page. Select feed view from the suggestions, connect it to an existing database or create a new one. That's it. Feed view is ready to use and you can start customizing what's visible right away. Let's quickly go over the main features of feed view and how you can customize it to fit your needs. Feed view automatically shows a preview of each page's content right in the feed. If your page is long, you'll see a See More button. Just click it to expand the text without opening the whole page. You can control which properties appear under each title in your feed cards. Here's how. In feed view, click the settings next to the blue New button at the top right. Select Properties. Toggle on or off the properties you want to show. You can also drag and drop to change their order. Keep in mind, if a property value is too long, it will get cut off, so try to keep them short for clarity. If you want a more minimal feed, you can hide extra details like the author byline and page discussions. Click the settings, go to Layout, turn off Show Author byline. For page discussions, go to More Settings, Customize Page Layout, and switch Page Discussions to Off. That's it. Your feed is now clean, focused, and ready to use. When teammates view a page, you'll see their profile icons and the number of views below each card. This helps track engagement and who's interacting with your content. Currently, there is no option to disable this feature. Now, let's look at some real examples. I'll update my own templates together with you and show how feed view can make them more organized and practical. Let's take a look at my journal template. On the main page, you can see that I previously tried to create something similar using a gallery view with a content preview, but honestly, it didn't look that great to feel very convenient. So now I'm just switch the view to feed, choosing which properties I want to display, like the date, mood and tags, and checking the filters to show only the last 7 days. Now I can scroll through my journal as a feed, seeing previews of my notes and photos without opening each page. It looks so much cleaner and more organized than the old gallery, and it's just a lot nicer to use. Next, let's move to my workspace. I have 3 ideas for updates here, starting with employee resumes. I want to show you how easy it is to create an employee resumes database using feed view. Here's how I do it. First, I create a brand new database full page in Notion. Then I select plus new empty database. By default, it opens as a table. I click on Edit View, then go to Layout and choose Feed. I immediately turn off Show Author Beline for a cleaner look. I name this database Employee Resumes. Now let's add some profiles. I click plus new page, type in my name and start filling out the details. I add a start date property to track when each person joined. I also add a relation property to link each resume to the main Notion page and an attachment property so I can upload files like CVs or certificates. I format the page as a proper resume, summary, case skills, experience, whenever it's relevant. Let's do the same for John. New page, his name, start date, link profile, and a simple file attached. Quick formatting for his resume as well. And that's it. In just a few clicks, I've built a clean, visual database of employee resumes that's easy to browse and manage with feed view. Then I want to add feed view to my project database. This way I can see project names, deadlines and quick status updates all in one scrollable feed. It makes tracking progress way easier without having to open each project page. For the final touch, I'm creating a news feed inside my workspace. Feed view shines here because the headlines are bigger and more eye-catching than in other views. This means no one will miss important updates or announcements anymore. And to wrap up, let's add feed view to my recipe collection. Now I can scroll through recipes with photos, ingredients list, and even snips of the cooking process, all in one place. Feed view is a fantastic addition to Notion's database arsenal, especially for journaling, workspace, and activity feeds. It brings your content to life and makes browsing your data feel modern and intuitive. But if you're mostly on mobile, you'll notice some real limitations. All the templates I showed today are available at the link in the video description. Feel free to check them out and use them in your own workspace. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Notion tips and deep dives. See you next time. Bye!